Maximus Analysis here for July 13th, 2016, doing a little bit later than usual video. Just had some stuff come up that I had to take care of. But again, let's look at the price action we got here. So very sideways day. Again, everybody's trying to pick the top. What I would suggest is understanding that there's going to be a pullback. It's just how deep the pullback comes and with what type of volume we see. So again, we don't want to see them come back anywhere close to this 2080 area. Again, the 2105 area would be like, but then we'd have to see what the price pattern gives on that type of deal. But again, we are looking to say, okay, we're in a bull trend. Obviously, we're at all-time highs. They didn't really squeeze out that hard, but we don't want them to get back below this 2120 area. So I'll show you why. On the weekly, you could see again, we don't want any type of looks for false breakouts. So again, false breakout, false breakout, false breakout, finally in there. But again, we don't want them to get back below this area to say, okay, now we're back below this. And please don't have any super weak close for this weekly bar as well. But we'll see what happens Thursday, Friday. Again, I'm willing again to use the higher time frames with markets like this because of how things were looking. NQ on the weekly. Again, they're still above. Again, we do not want to get back into this triangle, this pennant, back below this resistance area that we have posted here. We see that the volume it's only Wednesday, so we really have to look and see where they go. But again, we don't want them to get under this 43.65 area in any way, shape, or form, because that just puts us sideways in the chop. We would have a higher low if they made a pivot, but then it still puts us back in the chop. The YM, again, closing there the highs, but again, this is one of the just only 30 components, which can get sloshed around very quickly. So again, we'll continue to watch from here. But again, it is another one of these small bar candles. We want to see if this retracement is going to hold this 18,000 area. Crude did a massive head fake today, which again it can do. EIA report was today and it pulled down. We have our levels in place that we want to see if it's going to hold, which is the 43.12 area. That if you look and you see that was support and pass, broke down, became resistance. So we want to see if it's going to be support similar to what it was back here a couple months ago, actually for about a quarter ago. So we'll continue to watch that here. But remember, the time frame, the weekly time frame is still showing that we have these lows. You have a nice bearish candle here, and it's still, you don't want this to close near the lows if you're a bull. So we'll continue to watch this one and see what happens. Gold, again, just a little bit sideways. Again, a little bit of pop, which then they talk about on the news is so silly sometimes, the stuff that they're putting in place in the news. But on the weekly, you can see that it's pretty. Again, if it pulled back more into this area, there will be nothing wrong with that to say that it's just a retracement and they're going to be up 5 to 6 weeks in a row. They're going to have to pull back somehow. Something similar to SLV, which is on the weekly time frame, is actually right against the 200-day moving average, and volume has tapered off significantly. So again, we'll continue to watch here to see if they're going to come back to this line with this resistance point here. Let's look at some names. We had Amazon. Again, this is not anything to really, again, ideally you would want to get them to layer above this high. So you want them ideally to get here and layer above there. But again, as long as they don't break this previous low, pivot at least under 700, it's just a retracement for some more upside potential. And again, until we see a lower high that we can move against, we'll be very cautious shorting something with nothing to lean against above it. Facebook actually doesn't look that good. Again, breaking this ascending rising wedge that we've had, and again you can see the price action has been really sloppy. So again, I'm looking at this saying that okay, we have some resistance here. Might see want to see where this gets into Thursday, late Friday. Okay, who else do we have here? Because there wasn't much to go along. You have Tesla, again, slight pullback, but again, I want to see what the weekly does versus the daily, because you can see that they're just holding these support levels, but just right now the volume is really tapered off. So we'll continue to look and see how this one goes into the end of this week. So again, I want to do something with you guys right now, and I want you guys to let me know. Just want to see what you guys think about this next chart. Okay, I'm putting in this symbol here. Let's do a random symbol of our. Okay, let's go here. Now, I want you guys to tell me what do you think about this chart. I want you guys to give me what your first question would be in regards to this chart. So this is a random chart. I'm not giving you anything. Just tell me what your first questions would be. I want to get you to put a comment below. Tell me what your thought about where this chart should be. What are your thoughts regarding this chart? And let me know. Just don't make it a complex thing, but what are your first thoughts in regards to looking at this chart? Okay, it's something I want to do, kind of really see where the thought pattern is going with a lot of people that are trading. And I want to see what you're thinking about when you see something like this. This moving average is a 200-day moving average. But again, give me your thoughts and one of your first questions you should be thinking about when you look at a chart like this. All right? Let me know what that is. Again, we'll see what the price action looks like going into the ES for tomorrow. And remember, a pullback would be something that would not be, with such an epic run from 1981 to now at all-time highs. A rest is something that shouldn't be looked at to just this is the top. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the morning.